Rock Metal Nation, what is up? Real quick before we get started, I just wanted to let you know that Rock Metal Studios, the very same studio that brings you the Rock Metal podcast, is looking to help bands who are able to record their tracks either at home or in a professional recording studio, but need some help mixing. Go ahead and send me an email at therockmetalpodcast@gmail.com. That's therockmetalpodcast@gmail.com. We can go ahead and discuss mixing your tracks for free. The Rock Metal Podcast, episode 146 with Lamori. Rock Metal Nation, what is up? This is John from the Rock Metal Podcast. As Anthony just heard was Until Death Do Us Part by Lamori, who I've got on the show with me right now. They've got a new album out called To Die Once Again via Wormhole Death Entertainment, and right now I'm being joined by the entire band to share some stories about the music and share more info. So guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Let's go listen back to that track, Until Death Do Us Part. coming back from Until Death Do Us Part. Now, very cool song. I love how upbeat it is, while at the same time it maintains its gothic vibe. So I don't know how you guys did that, but awesome.
It's in the Finnish blood, I guess.
And one of my other favorite aspects of it, and you guys can chat about this, is especially with regard to the music video, like apparently there's the lyrics and the music video are meant to juxtapose and contrast each other.
Yeah, we were after this like clean look for the video, and yeah, like you said, in contrast to the lyrics. Yeah, and then there's this thing at the end that is like goes all dark.
It does, especially the way you say it. That was beautiful. All right, now speaking of the lyrics, what is the story or inspiration behind "Until Death Do Us Part"?
Until Death, it's something like this woman who's possessed, and this guy's trying to save her. I guess it's the main theme of the song. Yeah, something like The Exorcist or something.
It's pretty scary.
Yeah. And the Paranormal Activity movies and there's some bits of that too in it. Yeah.
Okay.
Take a lot of inspiration from horror movies on that sort. So yeah.
Okay. Now is there one horror movie in particular, like you mentioned, The Exorcist, or is it just like a collection of horror movies to create a new theme?
Well, it has parts of The Exorcist, but also newer ones like Paranormal Activity and movies where people get possessed, I guess. Yeah.
Kind of explaining the backdrop for the music video in a way, I suppose, with the way it looks now makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, we wanted to be like a horror-inspired music video, so it has a lot of those elements.
All right. Cool beans. Let's go listen to the next track, To Die Once Again. Rock Metal Nation, it's John from the Rock Metal Podcast for a real quick break to let you know that Jay over at Metal Mayhem Radio is looking to help you get your band in rotation on his station. So go ahead and hit up Jay at studio@metalmayhemradio.co.uk. That is studio@metalmayhemradio.co.uk. Just go ahead and say that the Rock Metal Podcast sent you. He'll get you into rotation on Metal Mayhem Radio. All right, come back from today once again. Title track of the album. Definitely a slower paced, more, I want to say more romantic song, even though the lyrics aren't necessarily romantic in the Romeo and Juliet sense, I guess. But definitely a more intimate song than Until Death Do Us Part.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm curious, what's the story or inspiration behind the lyrics for To Die Once Again?
Well, it's, like losing all you have and starting over from the beginning. It could be losing a relationship or material stuff or just anything, and you just start from the beginning with nothing. It's almost like dying and being reborn.
I'm going to say it's kind of an exciting moment, almost.
Yeah.
Depending. It's very, very strange, right? You got the melancholy of the situation that if what's gone, you didn't want to be gone, like maybe a rehearsal space, like you really like that rehearsal space. And then for some reason it's gone. But then there's the new beginnings of, hey, what's the new rehearsal space going to look like?
Yeah, it can be.
Exactly.
Yeah, it can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. But usually in the beginning you think it's a bad thing, but you can always end up much better than it was from the beginning.
Yeah. Now I'm curious, with regarding to these two tracks, Until Death Do Us Part and To Die Once Again, what was special about the writing process that was maybe something that you guys had never done before?
Yeah, we had the signing with Wormhole Death, and it was all new to us how this whole thing is done when you work with the label and how they release stuff and all these things you have to think of. So it was pretty new for us how it all works. So we were learning by hand, As things came up, we had to...
Learning by doing.
Yeah, learning by doing. So, it all took a bit more time than we anticipated, but then we were happy with it all. And now we have learned a lot from the label, how it's all done. And so the new album we're going to do in June, we hope we have it all checked off so we can do the album much better and quicker and more efficient this time.
Very cool stuff. Now, for Rock Metal Nation who dug the track To Die Once Again, if you go to today's show notes, that's www.therockmetalpodcast.ca. You can go and see the music video for To Die Once Again. Now, similar question, what is the story or inspiration behind the music video for To Die Once Again?
Well, we wanted it to be a bit more clean than the other video. So we can separate them, but in a way they also connect. If you watch them
back to back,
and they will connect in the middle and create a bigger story, perhaps.
There's the end of Until Death. No, until. Sorry. And the end of To Die Once Again, it goes to this black thing, and that connects with Until Death Do Us Part video. So there, it's a bit of a continuing to the story.
Well, I'm going to have to watch them now again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to enjoy it.
Good.
Yeah, it'll be fantastic. Cool. Now, you guys mentioned a few times that you have a new album out right now, To Die Once Again. When Rock Metal Nation checks this album out, what should they expect from To Die Once Again?
A bunch of really good rock and roll songs with a bit of gothic touch.
That's a bit of everything, like the metals. There's even some stoner rock inspired stuff there, but gothic metal is the biggest inspiration, I would say.
All right.
There's some 80s stuff going on and some 70s stuff with the organ, some songs. And
the synthesizer is definitely a very nice touch in both of these tracks for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's constant or not, but there's definitely some parts where it peaks out and it's like, huh? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't thought about that, but yeah.
Cool. Now, for Rock Metal Nation who's excited about picking up the album To Die Once Again, where can they find it on the web?
They can go to our homepage, lamorimusic.com, and we have all the links there where they can find the album on streaming services or the label's web shop.
All right, cool. Now, unless there's anything else you guys wanted to throw out there, I just wanted to thank you for taking time out of your day to come on to the Rock Metal Podcast and sharing Lamori with Rock Metal Nation.
Rock on.
Rock on. Yeah.
Listen to Lamori.
Yeah. Check out the new album when it comes in autumn, maybe. We'll see.
Rock Metal Nation. Hopefully you just found your new favorite band in Lamori. Big thanks again to them for coming on and sharing their music with us. Make sure to head over to www.therockmetalpodcast.ca to get all the information on the show you just heard today. And until then, rock on, Rock Metal Nation.
Rock Metal Nation.